Alright guys, so by the title of this video, you can probably already tell that I missed tryouts. So I have a broken bone in my foot, I have a stress fracture. It's so disappointing. This tryout was just over before it even began. I'm pretty sure I've been injured since the second day of this process. I'm pretty sure that I got injured in this video initially. However, in this video, nothing ever hurt, I was completely fine. And then the next day, I had a pretty bad soreness in my Achilles. And then for the next month, I was very off and on. I was taking a lot of rest, wasn't really doing a whole lot. I definitely didn't think that my foot was broken at this point. I definitely didn't think that was possible. So after that first month, it did get better. And I think the reason why this is so just crazy to me is because, 3 weeks ago, I had a really good practice. It was one of my best practices I've had throughout this entire process. Nothing hurt at all. And then this past 2 weeks, it just got so much worse to the point that I had to go get it checked out. And then it turned out it was broken, and I just couldn't try out at that point. I don't know what to say. It's unbelievable. I don't understand how this happened. I think the thing that's just so disappointing about this is that this tryout is just such a long process. To think about that I have to restart this whole process, wait so much more time to do this again, it's just devastating. I do have some good news. I pre-recorded a bunch of tutorials before this injury happened, so those should be coming out in the near future. And if I'm running in those, I'm not healed, it's just because it was recorded before this injury. And I do want to give a big thanks to all the people that encouraged me. There was a good amount of support that I received for this, and I'm very grateful for all the positive words and all the encouragement and the support that I did get through this process. However, there was a good amount of negative comments about this as well. I'm very frustrated with that response because I just feel like it was so unnecessary. And I'm not mad personally, I'm mad because this is going to happen to other people. I personally can handle it because I'm used to being in front of a camera, I'm used to comments like this. But other people are not. And it's one of the biggest reasons, at least in my opinion, that a lot of girls just don't bother with this because it's just such a pain. And for all those comments, there's a lot of discussion. If you haven't been following the news in Ultimate lately, there's been a huge amount of discussion about gender equity and equality. And this is something that, in my opinion, needs to be addressed more. It is so much harder, in my opinion, for a girl to try out for one of these teams than a guy, for a lot of reasons. The first reason is that the public just doesn't treat female athletes the same. If you go look at some of the posts on some of the other sites, it has over 100 comments on my video of me just announcing that I'm going to be trying out for the AUDL. Now, you can make a case that maybe because of my following, I get more hate than normal, but I don't think that this is a valid excuse. The comments in these posts are mostly saying these things for my gender. They basically say you have no chance because the guys are too fast or too strong and blah blah blah. The normal things that are said on those forums, I'm not going to repeat them because I don't agree with them, because there's just no excuse for that. The only time that you have a 0% chance of making it is if you don't show up. I am so frustrated with how I was perceived by the community on these posts. People said that it was a publicity stunt, just people attacked my character. There was no excuse for that. And again, I'm not offended personally, I'm so frustrated because this is just one of the reasons that people don't try out, because they don't want to deal with this crap. If a guy tried out and a girl tried out, I guarantee you that the guy would not have had 100 comments for them announcing that they were trying out for the AUDL. That was ridiculous. For a guy, you do not have this baggage and just publicity crap that happens to you for just trying out for a team. It's so unfortunate that the first thing that's mentioned when I try out is, oh, this is a publicity stunt. This is just to get attention or whatever. It's just so unneeded. Also, I want to make sure that I'm clear that I don't have any negative feelings toward the AUDL whatsoever. That AlleyCats were really great to me. They always gave me great communication. Everything was always great. They even went above and beyond and sent me my tryout number and my jersey number, and they didn't have to do that. So I give them a lot of props for that. That was really nice of them for doing that for me. My biggest thing is that I want other female players to be able to try out without any public backlash. That's what I hopefully want to see as a result of this. I want my case to be proof that there is a problem, and hopefully in the future, people that come out and try out, it's not going to be a big deal. It's not going to cause 100 comments. So hopefully that is what the future holds. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.